Down for you, but how are the roads this morning, Adriana?
Well, overall, Marissa, the roadways look pretty good out here. Here's a look at our metro area travel map. Milwaukee County, no issues. Let's move it further west towards the Lake Mills area. I-94 on the eastbound side now back open. It was closed earlier due to a crash, but that stretch of I-94 is now open. So if you're traveling from Lake Mills over from Jefferson County into Waukesha County, Milwaukee County, no issues if you're traveling on I-94 traveling eastbound. Here's a look at our road conditions map. You can see all the green here in the Milwaukee County area. Everything looks good, but as you move further west, that's where you might come into some partially snow-covered roadways. Further west and north, that's where you might run into some 100% snow-covered roadways, but that might be just on the secondary streets and just maybe just a light dusting. So overall, no major issues here in Milwaukee County, but our Elaine Rojas Castillo has been driving around this morning in our storm chaser. And Elaine, what are you seeing as you're heading out on the road? Those delays start to build as you are traveling out on I-41. Take a look at this. Here's our DOT camera. This is the northbound lanes. You can see traffic is really crawling along that northbound section of the roadway, some spots at a standstill. Now this is due to a crash a little further north at North Avenue. So we're seeing those delays start to build in this crash. There's a right lane block, so that's really restricting that traffic flow as you are traveling out on I-41 heading on the northbound side. So those delays are now extending back past Watertown Plank Road. Speeds are very slow. You're down to 7 miles per hour, so you're going to want to add on some additional time. The rest of the roadways look great across the interstate system. No other issues other than wet pavement out there. And coming up a little bit later on, I'll talk about this right here. We're starting to see some of these construction projects start to make some improvements. So I'll talk about some roadways that are reopening.
An URT?
URT, U-R-T. The roadways are looking pretty nice out there. Here's a look at I-41, and look at this, the roadway right open as you are traveling out on the northbound side. That crash that we saw right at North Avenue, that has now cleared. So all lanes now open. Traffic is moving along smoothly. Those delays have lifted. No issues as you are traveling out on I-41 on the northbound side. But there is wet pavement out there. You can see a little bit on those southbound lanes, a little bit of the sheen out on the roadway. That's an indicator that the pavement is wet. So just take it a little slow for your morning commute. The rest of the roadways look good as a well, the time is now 4:39 and students at Maple Elementary School competed yesterday to advance to the MPS district-wide spelling bee. Our Uba Ali shows us how this competition, well, it was more than just bragging rights.
Tuesday.
One by one.
Herse.
Third, fourth, and fifth graders at Maple Tree Elementary
At.
took front and center to put their spelling skills to the test. These three kiddos earned their ticket to the district-wide spelling bee. First place,
it's really overwhelming.
Came down to one word.
Lable. Syllable.
Smiling ear to ear, fourth grader Amira Thor Montgomery says she's been practicing for this moment.
Me, my mom, and my dad, we were just practicing the words like a little mini spelling bee at home.
The hard work paid off.
I am just filled with great pride.
Public Schools Director of Equity, Dr. Patricia Ellis, says spelling bees help engage students and they learn to work with one another.
I really think that this is a wonderful opportunity for students to develop skills that they're going to use for a lifetime.
There were some other very determined people up there, and they really tried to push themselves to win, and that's what I love about this school.
It's safe to say everyone is a winner winner. In Milwaukee, Uba Ali, TMJ4 News.
They are so great, and these three spellers will advance now to the MPS Spelling Bee Finals. That'll happen on April 15th and the 22nd, and you can watch that live stream of the finals on TMJ4.com.